That number belonged to my best friend, who died 2 years ago. I was half asleep when the phone rang. The sound sliced through the silence of my dark bedroom, sharp enough to make my heart jump. For a second, I thought I was dreaming. Who would call me at 3:14 a.m.? I grabbed the phone from my nightstand. Still groggy, still half in another world. But when I looked at the screen, my blood turned cold. It was his number. My best friend's number. The one I had kept saved, even though he died in a car crash 2 years ago. I froze. My hand trembled. My throat went dry. This had to be some kind of cruel prank. But my finger slid across the screen anyway. Hello. Silence. Then breathing. Slow, heavy breathing. Right in my ear. I didn't say anything. I couldn't. Then a faint whisper, almost too soft to hear. I'm right behind you. My body locked up. I couldn't even breathe. I turned, so slowly it felt like hours had passed, my eyes straining to adjust to the darkness. No one. Nothing. Just my empty, shadow-soaked room. But the call was still on, and the breathing got louder. That night was only the beginning. The next day, I tried to convince myself it was just a wrong number. Some glitch, some cosmic coincidence. But deep down, I knew. I knew that voice. It was his. And it didn't stop. Every night, at the same time, my phone would ring. Always the same number. Always the same breathing. Sometimes whispers, sometimes words I couldn't understand, like someone talking from underwater. I blocked the number. It called anyway. I turned off my phone. It turned itself back on. On the 5th night, I answered and shouted into the darkness. What do you want from me? This time, the voice was clearer. You left me there. Left him where? Memories rushed back. Memories I had buried deep. The night of the accident. The sound of metal twisting, glass shattering, screams echoing inside the car. I got out first. I ran for help, but when I came back with someone, it was too late. He was gone. I thought I had done everything I could. But had I? That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept feeling like someone was standing in the corner of my room. Every time I looked, there was nothing. But I could feel it, like a shadow that never moved, just watching me. Then, at 3:14, the phone rang again. This time, I didn't answer, but I could still hear the breathing. Not through the phone. From my closet, the door creaked open by itself. I grabbed the nearest thing I could find to lamp hand. Hurled it. The light bulb shattered, leaving me in darkness. The breathing stopped. Days turned into weeks. The calls kept coming. I stopped leaving my house. Stopped answering texts from Rial. Leaving people. Stopped eating. Barely slept. And then one night, the call came earlier. At midnight, I answered without thinking. Come outside. The voice was clearer than ever. I felt my body move before my brain caught up. I stepped outside. My street was empty, silent, the kind of silence that feels too heavy, like the whole world is holding its breath. And then, in the distance, I saw him, my best friend, standing under the streetlight. Just standing there, head tilted slightly, like he was waiting for me. I ran. Not toward him. Back inside. Back into the only place I thought I was safe. I locked every door, every window, and then I heard it. Knocking. From inside the house. 4 hours, it went on. Knocking from the closet. Knocking from under my bed. Knocking from inside the walls. I hid in the corner, clutching my phone, shaking. When the knocking stopped, the phone rang again. You can't hide forever. And then, look behind you. I didn't want to, but my head turned on its own, like someone else was controlling it. And there he was, closer than ever. Eyes pale, face twisted, mouth moving without sound. Then everything went dark. I woke up this morning on the floor. My phone was still in my hand. There was one new voicemail. It was just breathing, and at the very end, a whisper. See you tonight. And if you're hearing the story right now, if you feel something watching you, if you think you just heard your phone buzz, don't answer. Because some calls should never be answered. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more terrifying stories like this. Hit the like button if it scared you. Share it with your friends. And drop a comment below telling us what you would do if you got a call from a dead number. Sleep well. If you can.